let's look at a classic tavern build. We're going to use this to illustrate the 4 things that I'm thinking about when I put together an encounter. So number 1 is your encounter is the stage for what is going to unfold, right? You want to be presenting your players with an area to perform, a playground for them to explore and get to have wonderful, exciting moments at the table. So you want to make sure there's plenty of room for miniatures, like plenty of playable space, as well as interesting areas, right? So you got a back room, you got a little nook, you have a bar, there's some interesting zones, and you want to have interactive elements that will draw them in, maybe present challenges for them, give them reasons to dig deeper into the scene. So right now we've got some space, we've got some cool zones. We don't really have any interactive elements. So let's assume this is a social encounter, which of course could quickly turn into a combat encounter. So first things first, let's put a bartender in, right? We have a barkeep. Now there's instant social interaction, chance to get some rumors, chance to use some social skills, chance to bribe somebody, chance to get some drinks. Easy interactive object. Let's hit a slightly different note. Let's add another chance for social interaction. We'll have a band of rugged mercenaries here, right? So another chance for social, but slightly different tone, maybe a little more hostile, a little more rough around the edges, offers some different approach. And then in this back corner, we'll put a mysterious dragonborn, another chance for social interaction, once again, hitting a different note. So each one's kind of hitting, give you some different options. And then let's have some interactive inanimate objects. Let's put a chest in there, right? Nothing gets everybody's attention like a chest. What's inside? Who knows? All right, so we have set the stage for adventure. Number 2 is present challenges. Make sure you have challenges in here that are going to let your players use their skills. I like to use Sly Flourish's Lazy Dungeon Master series for my prep, and one of the elements of that is review all the character sheets before you create your encounter and make sure that you have challenges that are appropriate to the skills that they have. So if you've got somebody that has lockpicking and some thieves' tools, let's make this chest locked. Maybe we'll make this door locked. Give them a couple of chances to use their skills, opportunities to use the stuff that they have. Players always appreciate that. We've already instituted several social challenges here, and it could turn into combat, which then becomes a challenge in itself. Number 3, the third thing I'm looking for is mood, right? I want this build to enhance the story that I'm telling. I want it to build upon the story and hit the right notes that will accentuate the ambiance, the vibe, and the overall feel of what we're doing. So let's say the hook for this is the players have to go to a seedy tavern on the outskirts of town and talk to, find an informant or find some information. If your players show up and this is this beautiful, quaint, inviting tavern, there will be some narrative dissonance, right? It doesn't feel like that story, that hook that they were promised. So let's change out the look a little bit to make sure that we're hitting the right mood for this tavern. So let's start up front here. Right now we've got all these beautiful plants and this colorful door. Let's pull all that out. It looks too inviting and colorful and warm. In fact, we'll just pull this whole front piece off. All right, we'll pull that out and let's get seedy. So we'll put a dark speakeasy door. It's locked. It's got a peephole. It already says danger. We'll put some trash around the sides, broken planks. Like, let's make it look a little less inviting. We'll have boarded up windows, right? Same piece, we just put boarded up shutters there. Already makes a big difference sort of on the initial impression when they look at it. And then coming inside, we'll take this colorful rug out. We'll put in a big giant badger pelt in there. So now there's a bit of a story, right? Who killed that thing? Put a monster head over the fireplace, right? So now we're feeling a little seedier. It feels like we're setting the right kind of mood, makes this encounter feel a little more dangerous and appropriate to the story that we're trying to tell. And finally, the fourth thing that I'm always looking to do in encounters is create a sense of discovery and exploration, right? Give your players a chance to uncover secrets, uncover things that they didn't know before, feel like they are the first ones here or that they are discovering things that nobody knew about. It's always fun every time. So the easiest way you can do that is to cover areas of your build up. So visually, the players can't see what it is until the characters discover it. So, let's put a trapdoor in there, right? We'll have a trapdoor in there, so there's some payoff, right? That's a great chance for discovery, right? Something that leads somewhere, a tunnel, a trapdoor, a secret door, anything like that, a portal is a great chance for what's beyond the portal. So we're going to have that there, and we're going to hide it we're going to just put a piece of black cloth over this back part of the build. Now, players immediately are going to want to know what's behind the black cloth, what's behind this door. Let's say this door is locked also, so they get a chance to use their lock picking or magic or something. That is a great chance for discovery. Similarly, this chest, we could put a secret in there. Another great tip from Sly Flourish's Lazy Dungeon Master is make a list of 10 secrets before you start each session, and you don't know where you're going to give them, but once you have a list of 10 secrets, you'll find opportunities. So that chest would be a perfect example. If they open up, maybe there's a note in there that has one of those secrets. Maybe there's a secret in there. And then let's give one more. Let's block off this area here in the back. So I'm going to put a pillar in, put a curtain in. Now there's this what's behind the curtain, who's the mysterious stranger back there, and to really make it mysterious for the players, we're going to cover it up. So now there's two different areas that they haven't seen, as well as a couple of zones that they can exploration in here. Right when they come in, who wants to talk to the mercenaries? Who wants to talk to the bartender? There's a locked door over there. What's behind the curtain? Let's give them one more thing. Maybe we'll put an old lady by the fire, or someone else to talk to. So there's at least 3 zones in here, plus 2 hidden zones, areas to explore and find some information. So those are the 4 things that I am thinking about when I put together an encounter.